What is up, y'all? It's your girl Brand New, and I'm back in the building. And this time, honey, I'm back for a recap of Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 12, episode 19. Okay, so the episode picks up where it left off from last week. We got Kenya and Nene. They are screaming at each other, honey. They see each other, honey, okay? Nene kept getting on Kenya for having a dry ass pussy, and she got to saying, well, bitch, I could spit on you. So she begins the motion of spitting on Kenya. Does she really spit on Kenya? No, but she was getting that disgusted and irate with her. I want to say this because it really irritates me when I see people's reviews and they say things like, well, look at how Nene is acting. See, they're completely gaslighting the situation because they're trying to focus on the fact that Nene wants to spit on Kenya, but they don't really talk about how Nene, this whole trip, has tried to make peace with this bitch. And at every chance that Nene tried to make peace with Kenya, Kenya gave Nene her ass to kiss. She couldn't, be cordial and just move on. And what happens, because I know I went through this with a coworker a couple of years ago, except I wasn't trying to make peace with the bitch. I didn't like the bitch no more. And so the way that I work is, you guys, the way I operate, once I see you for who you are and I don't like you, I'm not going to socially talk with you, but I will talk to you, on the basics, about the job. And we both had to work together, and I would try to ask the bitch questions, just about the job. And she was so upset with me because I didn't want shit to do with her no more. So she figured she would ignore me, play games, act stupid. She would really go out of her way to be nasty and ignore me and shit. And I just stopped talking to that bitch. And I ended up, quitting that job because I don't play with people that act like that. But that's what happened with Nene. She got sick of trying to make peace with this bitch. And I remember when I was working at that job, I would tell people about this woman's behavior towards me, and they kept saying, oh, well, you still should go up to her as a woman. Bitch, excuse me, as a woman, I am a woman. I'm not the one acting like a child. I'm trying to move on. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to just do the job. We're never going to be friends because you ain't the right type of bitch for us to be friends. And that's how Nene feels about Kenya. Ain't nobody trying to kiss your ass, bitch. We just trying to turn the page. You know what I'm saying? Trying to move on to the next chapter. But you want to keep shit going for a storyline. And Kenya has a lot of misplaced anger, you guys. She's really upset and embarrassed with Mark. And she's the type of woman where she wants to take it out on other women. Bitch, you're upset with that man. So keep all that nastiness, with him. Don't try to take it out on Nene. And everybody will blame Nene. Like I saw Candy saying, well, now you spitting and you just going too far. No, your friend is going too far. You see Cynthia steadily Cynthia, if Kenya uses you, I don't even give a fuck no more. Because all you do is crawl right back up her ass. And we saw Cynthia trying to take up for Kenya. Oh, well, now Nene is going for all-time low. No, Kenya is the all-time low, okay? Kenya is the all-time low with her fucking behavior this whole trip. She's ridiculous, you guys. It's just absolutely ridiculous. We hear Kenya, what are you doing? Who tried to spit on someone? Who tries to ruin somebody's hair event, that wig event that Marlo had put together for her new business. So you're not, Kenya and other people like Kenya, they kill me how they want to play victim and play the guilty card and, try to put it off on other people. No. What kind of person are you to try to ruin your good friend's engagement? You know what I'm saying? What type of friend are you that you would sit up here and try to tarnish your friend's brand by making it look like she don't know nothing about wines? And if she don't know nothing about wines, that's her business. Why would you make her look bad? You the main one to be on this show talking about, oh, well, I don't want nobody messing up my hair care business, but you done messed up people's businesses. You done messed up folks' marriages. Phaedra and Apollo, Natalie and Christopher. Okay? You done messed up their marriage and didn't give a damn. Kim Fields and her husband, you accused Kim Fields' husband of being gay, and the list goes on and on. Okay? So it's just like, Kenya, you are nasty as a person. Okay? And that's why you keep finding yourself in these type of situations, because of your behavior. That lady tried to be nice to you. When she asked you how you was doing, you once again shaded her again by saying, what did she say, you all? Oh, well, I would like to thank all of you all, and then completely left Nene out of it. Then when she did try to greet Nene with that pie, because remember, she told Candy, she lied and told Candy she was trying to make a peace offering. Oh, I'm going to go take pie out to Nene. That ain't how she brought that pie out there. I paid attention to that bitch. She brought that pie out there saying, here, I'm bringing dessert for everybody. You're not trying to be cool or make up with Nene, bitch. That's why she came at your ass like a goddamn attack dog. And you deserve it. Boo-boo, oatmeal pie face. I didn't feel sorry for your ass. And you guys, I will stop watching this right now if you are a Kenya fan, because you are not going to hear what you want to hear. Okay, go on to these other people that be all up her ass and that like everything that she do, because I'm not one of them people if you don't know by now. I will be telling it how it is. And even Portia said in her confessional, you gotta know Nene. She couldn't put her hands on her, so shit, she was about ready to spit on her. And we know Portia know all about how Kenya provokes people, because she dragged her motherfucking ass, and I was here for that too. So Candy says to Nene and Kenya, y'all both need to be ready and willing to have a real conversation with each other. And Nene was like, well, you need to talk to your damn friend. And Candy was like, well, I'm talking to both of y'all. Y'all hear Marlo talking about when she was dragging Nene away. You got too much money to be this mad, honey. She ain't worth it, honey. I said, look at Marlo, always worried about the coins, honey, okay? I forgot to let y'all know how much Nene had me rolling when last week's episode, bitch, when she said to Kenya, bitch, what we doing about it, though? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? That shit had me dying. Yes, I can't wait to say that to some woman coming at me the wrong way. Bitch, what we gonna do about it, though? What you gonna do? Okay, what we doing about it? Once again, Cynthia, the things that Nene is saying to Kenya is so disgusting and vulgar. Your friend is disgusting and vulgar for all the shit that she tried to do to you. Cynthia, you stupid. Y'all remember how Tommy used to tell Cole, he's stupid. Cynthia, you stupid. So Kenya and Portia, they end up talking. Kenya plays dumb. She acts like, she's not a part of the problem. Oh, I was trying to talk out things with her. You weren't talking out nothing with her. You think you better than Nene. Did y'all see the clips that they showed when Nene and Kenya was cool? Kenya, your skin on season 6 was horrible. Whatever makeup that was, it had you like 2 to 3 shades darker than what you are. Did y'all see that? That wasn't Kenya's regular, that wasn't her regular complexion. Because even when I watched season 6, I said, why is her makeup so off? It was like really off. Her skin was really bad season 5. And then season 6, she comes with this really dark makeup. Her skin wasn't even, if you look at her now, her skin is not even that dark. But the makeup was like extra dark. I don't know what that was about. Kenya has come a long way, you all. She was not very pretty. All of y'all love to say, so pretty. She was not pretty when she first got her ass on here. She has been pretty, she has been attractive, like back when she was doing Martin and Girlfriend, those different shows. She was real pretty back then. But once she got on this show, you guys, to me, she didn't look that good. Her look started to change, I would say, about season 7, season 8. But other than that, honey, she was looking a fool, honey. Okay? So Kenya begins telling Portia she can't forgive Nene because Nene called her child a buffalo. Bitch, what are we talking about? If you still want to hang on to the marriage, to some man that is clearly cheating on you, clearly treats you like dirt. Like, that man doesn't even give you your props or your credit. And you sitting up here, I don't want to get a divorce, and I still love Mark, and I still want to be, you still talk like that about some man, but yet you are so offended somebody called your baby a buffalo. That baby clearly is not a buffalo, and if it doesn't apply, let it fly. And like Portia said, bitch, excuse me, she said worse to me. She called me a big fat ass pig. You know, and Portia is just like, I had to process that, and I had to forgive her, and I had to move on. You know, Portia has said some shit about Nene as well, but in my opinion, you guys, and maybe I may be wrong here, but to me, Nene said worse to Portia, and Portia was able to forgive her. That's why Portia was like, bitch, you can't get over that. You know, and Nene ended up coming back to the group and said, you know what? I apologize. I was really talking about you. You know, we all get heated and we say things we don't mean, but I was really talking about you. And I believe Nene she may have said your baby is a buffalo or whatever because she was really pissed off. But I always knew she meant Kenya. She meant Kenya because she could not stand Kenya. And Kenya was the one out here spreading all these lies and shit to the press to have this fake beef with Nene while she wasn't on the show. Okay? Her whole beef, you guys, with Nene, I don't even feel like it's real. I don't. I just feel like it's strategic so she could have a storyline for, you know, but hell, you got a storyline. Mark not wanting you, bitch, is a storyline. It may not be the storyline you want, but it is what it is. Candy finally gets frustrated with Kenya. She's just like, are you going to accept the apology or not? Like, are you going to move on? And I was here for Candy because on this episode I was. Other than that, y'all know I didn't drag that heifer in my other video. But to me, Candy was being pretty fair. Like, girl, me and you cool and all, but are you trying to move on or what are you doing? And I think even Candy at that point was confused. But like I told y'all, she is being strategic with trying to keep this shit with Nene going. Because trust me, she is not that mad that that woman called that baby a buffalo. She ain't that mad about that. Kenya likes being a part of this whole storyline with Nene and Cynthia and the little friend love triangle thing. She loves getting under Nene's skin, trying to be besties with Cynthia. That is her whole thing. Okay? That is what I've seen with my own eyes. So, Marlo wants to air a grievance with Kenya. Kenya gets the crown because Marlo has some things she wanted to say. And before they even give Kenya the crown, she's like, no, I don't have time for this. See, this is what I'm saying. Why come on the girls' trip if you ain't gonna be one of the girls? Okay? Should have stayed your crybaby ass at home and you could cry and mope about that man all day. But I hate when people come on these damn trips and they don't want to participate. So anyways, Marlo was just like, well, I feel like I should get an apology for you ruining, you know, my hair event with my wigs. And here go Kenya. Well, I can't really say I apologize because you're always coming for me. You said the stuff about my mother. What was that? 3 years ago? You still ain't got over that? Girl, bye. Let that shit go. Okay? And I know a lot of y'all will say, oh, well, you know, that's Kenya's mother. That was very hurtful. Yes, Marlo was wrong when she did that. I admit that, but she was wrong then. You hanging on to that. What is that doing for you, Kenya? It ain't doing nothing to you. You and Marlo just don't like each other, but that didn't give you the right to mess up her event like that. And you really need to accept the fact that your mother wants nothing to do with you. And it's sad, you all. It really is. It's sad that her mother don't want nothing to do with her. But at the end of the day, you know, we have to accept the truth of our lives. And it may be a good thing, Kenya, that you don't have your mother in your life. Some of us have had our mothers in our lives and they still tried to ruin our lives. So rejection, honey, is God's protection. And I need you to get that. Okay? Because people go say shit. Marlo said that to hurt you. You don't need to let her get the best of you because of, that situation with your mother. Your mother missed out. All right? Look at it like that. Your mother ain't no damn good. She wasn't in her right mind, it sounded like, when she got pregnant with you. She was young. The situation, it is what it is. And it is sad, you all. But at the same time, you still got your dad. A lot of people, they don't have their mother, their father. They don't have a grandmother that loved them to death the way yours did, to the end of her days. Do you see what I'm saying? We got to accept what God gives us and work with it and stop looking for acceptance and validation from people that don't want nothing to do with us. I don't give a damn if it is your mother. Stop looking for their, acceptance. Who cares? If they don't want you in their life, it is what it is. Let it go. But that killed me. You ain't still mad at Marlo. Do y'all see what I'm saying about her? She's so mad at Nene. She's so mad at Marlo. But when the hell you go direct the anger to where it really needs to be pointed at, which is your damn husband? You just skip over all the shit that he's did. So next we got Portia and Tanya. They're talking about how they really meant well by putting that group event together last night. But, things got hot and heavy with Kenya and Nene and then with Marlo. Oh, I forgot to mention really quickly that after Marlo told Kenya how she felt, Kenya ended up storming off. Candy chased after her. She kept trying to get Kenya to say, to sit up there and really listen to what Marlo was trying to say. And Kenya, she didn't want to hear it. She just wanted to keep arguing with Marlo, and she got frustrated and she ended up yelling at Candy. Well, I'm going through so much shit. I'm sick of this shit. She had that whole moment. You all remember that moment that Cuba Gooding Jr. had? And Boys in the Hood, I'm sick of this shit, I'm crying. When he was crying and fighting out to the world, honey, that's what she did last night with Candy when Candy was trying. She had pushed Candy. Did y'all see that? I said, now hold up now. Did I see that with my good eye? You don't need to be putting your hands on Candy, Kenya. That ain't right, okay? That girl was trying to have your back. She was trying to get you to calm the hell down. But yeah. So last night, that whole situation, it just really went left. Really quickly, I like going back to Candy and Kenya talking outside. I really liked what Candy said to Kenya. And she said, Nene has been insulting you this whole night. And the minute that Marlo said, oh, you're a great actress, you storm off. And that has a lot of validity to it because it's just like, why are you so damn bothered? And like I said before, you all, it is because of that relationship with that man. Okay, that's what she's really mad at. She wants to act like she's so mad at her by what these girls say. You say and do all types of shit to them as well. So, girl, bye. I don't feel sorry for you. But I was here for how Candy kept trying to put Kenya in her place because she really needed to be checked. And we know Cynthia is too scared to do it. So let's move on, honey. Nene ends up joining Tanya and Portia. That damn Nene said she saw Brooklyn, all the kids. She said she wanted to hold Brooklyn. But she didn't want Kenya to shoot her. You better stay away from that woman's baby. She will kill you, Nene. Knowing a bitch like me, I would have went up, got the baby, that old cute baby Brooklyn. I would have held that baby. Kenya would have had to kill me, honey, okay? So at the same time where we see Tanya, Nene, and Portia talking, they put the camera on Candy, Kenya, and Cynthia. And Kenya comes out talking about where her sandals at. Her feet is ashy enough. That took me back to that damn Portia clowning her damn feet. What was that, season 5? With your ashy feet. And did y'all see Kenya trying to cover up them damn feet? Because you know they ashy, okay? So Candy lets Kenya and Cynthia know she plans to take the control back over the trip. I don't think that they were trying to make fun of what Portia and Tanya did the night before, but I felt like it was pretty cool what Tanya and Portia did. They just wanted everybody to do all they could to kind of get over their issues. That way you all can be cordial enough to all have a good time together. So that's what they were doing. I don't think that they expected Nene and Kenya to be besties, Marlo and Kenya to be besties. It was just simply, let's discuss this stuff, get it off our chest, that way we can move on. Nene asked Tanya, what did you get out of you and Kenya talking? And, do you feel like y'all got closure? And Tanya was like, no, we didn't get any closure. Tanya said Kenya never acknowledged her behavior towards her. And, Portia was just like, she pretty much talked over you and nobody is ever able to interrupt Kenya, when she's talking. And Portia made a good point. She didn't want to really make up with you. She wanted to keep playing victim, and I agree with Portia. She's absolutely correct. I like what Portia said to Nene and Tanya because she got on Cynthia and she was just like, if Cynthia wasn't really going to confront Kenya, then she shouldn't have brought up, whatever issue she had with her at all. And I agree. You know what I'm saying? It just goes back to Cynthia is scared to speak up to Kenya, especially about that whole business thing of her not knowing the wines and Kenya steady coming at her about it. That was just inappropriate, and all the ladies, they pretty much agree upon that. So we get back to Cynthia, Candy, and Kenya's talking all this crap about Nene and how Nene could have got locked up for some of the stuff she was saying and doing. Once again, gaslighting, playing the victim, and I ain't got time for it. I like how Cynthia had brought up to Kenya, it seemed like she was really trying to show you kindness several times on this trip, and you just, you wasn't here for it. And here go Kenya with the gaslighting. Oh, well, it wasn't genuine because as soon as she could talk about my baby, as soon as she could talk about my husband and our issues, she did. And bitch, what do you expect? Somebody keep trying to make up with you. You think, and you are not receptive to it. You are not being respectful of that. You think they gonna try to kiss your ass? No, they're gonna get upset with you and frustrated with you because it's like, okay, my good behavior isn't working. Let me give you some bad behavior. And you are very responsive to the bad behavior. Okay? It's just like a child. If you don't recognize a child doing the good things that they do, they like, well, shit, let me get out here and clown. Maybe you'll pay attention to that. And a lot of parents, they play into that. They are more responsive and more reactive to a child acting bad than they are their child being good. Portia made another very good point when she was talking to Nene and Tanya. She pretty much mentioned that Nene apologized for the whole Buffalo comment. And Portia also said, you know what? Kenya is going to take that Buffalo comment and everything that you said to her, Nene, last night, and she's going to try to hold it over your head. And I agree with Portia. Kenya is going to use what happened last night. You know what I'm saying? She's going to use that to keep this beef going with Nene because it's not in her intention, you guys, to ever make peace with Nene. To ever move on from their beef that, hell, she created. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, she just wants to gaslight the situation, play victim, and I'm just sick of it. That's why I don't care who says what to her at this point. I have no sympathy for her. Cynthia and Candy are still trying to talk to Kenya about, possibly sitting down with Nene and, they squashing stuff or, just at least getting to a cordial space. And here go Kenya keeping the shit going like I told y'all. Oh, we're never going to do that. Candy tries to say, well, I done had worse excuse me, I done had worse situations with people in this group. People have accused me of being a rapist. We done got past certain stuff. I'm like, here go Candy bringing up that whole rape thing. You women love playing victim when something happened to y'all. But even though I don't agree with Candy about the rape thing and Portia, y'all know I'm team Portia and Phaedra when it comes to that, but I see what Candy is saying, because that is worse than whatever the fuck Kenya is mad at. Kenya is mad, you all, because she wants to be mad. She wants to keep this storyline with Nene going. Candy mentions to Kenya and Cynthia that she's still cool with Dina Lohan. Y'all know she's Lindsay Lohan's mammy, honey. Y'all remember, that took me back to, what was that season, y'all? Season 2, where Kim and Sheree got into it, and Kim was outside kissing Lindsay Lohan daddy. Y'all remember when Nene was like, hey, Mr. Lindsay Lohan daddy, where you going? Where you at? What you doing? Kim. That shit was so motherfucking funny. I guess they gonna go to her beach club, honey. Okay. How you doing, Lindsay Lohan? I loved you in Life Size with Tyra Banks. That was my movie. Me and my daughter, we love that movie. Candy also mentions to the ladies that she wants to do some fun team building games. Good luck with that, honey. Candy also mentions to Kenya, you know you hit me last night, and Bravo showed it. And Kenya was like, no, I didn't mean to. Girl, you so mad at that man, you hitting your damn friends. Keep your anger with the person that really angered you, sis. We hear Portia saying, honey, I am a water sign. I am a Cancer. I'm team Cancer too, Portia. And Cancers, you all, we don't like all this drama. It drains our energy. We love being near the water because guess what? We are a water sign, honey. Okay, so I was here for her little commentary on that, honey. Then they get to talking about some team building exercises that they're going to do. They try to talk to Candy. She's falling asleep on the damn bus. Marlo said, we can't get these 100-year-old women to do any damn team building exercises. I was cracking up. So the ladies arrived to Lohan Seaside, honey, where they are about to play their different games. So we got different teams. We got Nene and Portia. They're going to be on the same team. The producer asks Portia, who's the best listener out of the two of you? Portia says neither. And then when Portia and Nene are together and they ask each other, Nene was like, I'm the better listener. Portia, you know, she be talking. Both of them, you guys, be talking. So I honestly don't know who would be the better listener out of Portia and Nene, because they both can talk. We have Marlo and Cynthia together, honey. They didn't do nothing but struggle in all the damn games that they played. That damn Marlo, they had to like sit in a seat. Marlo had Cynthia sitting on the ground, honey. Shady as hell. I would not want to be put with that damn Marlo. She looked like she is shady. That damn, they had another game where they were like, had to lift each other, and that damn Portia was dragging Nene. Nene's titties kept coming out. Nene, why do you keep showing us the girls? Put the girls up, girl. Shit, goddamn titties is out every which way, honey. I don't know what's going on. I like what Candy had on. I love the swimsuit that Nene had on. Her swimsuit was just everything to me. I love Marlo's bathing suit as well. We got Tanya and Kenya. They did really well together. I think they won a game, and Nene and Portia won a game. Marlo and Cynthia, they didn't win none of the damn games. That shit was just crazy. If I was Tanya, I would be scared to do anything with that damn Kenya, honey. Okay, I would have pushed that bitch in that water. Bitch, I ain't forgot you brought the cookie lady, bitch. That's how I know Tanya is a better woman than me, honey, because Kenya would have been in that water, okay? Her and her wig. So next we see Candy and Cynthia. They're talking about this little skit that they're going to put together where Cynthia's going to be Nene and Candy is going to be Kenya, and they pretty much, since they can't get those two to work out their issues, they pretty much want to speak on their behalf. And I thought that was pretty creative. I thought that was cool. So we see all the ladies end up showing up to their Greek goddess party or whatever. They got food. These big ass cats keep coming around. I would have kicked one of them damn cats in their damn faces, honey, okay? Why when Nene and Cynthia came out, they were holding hands? What is that about, honey? What's going on with that? So the ladies start, getting food and they're getting ready to eat. They pick out these different goddesses. I'm not going to go through, each one everybody chose to be. Next thing I know, honey, a big ass cat ends up getting near the food, honey. I'm like, oh, them damn cats would have pissed me off in Greece. Does anybody know why these big cats keep showing up in Greece, honey? What is going on with that? So next we see Candy and Cynthia. They pretty much announced to the group of girls they're gonna, take place, they're going to take part, I should say, in a skit where they are representing Kenya and Nene and them, hashing out their differences. Nene immediately starts saying, oh, I got to go to the bathroom. And then she's saying little stuff in her confessional about how Candy and Cynthia are Kenya's lap dogs. I thought that was funny. She was like, shit, I hope y'all bring up the fact that I've been trying to talk to her several times. And, she act like she too good to try to talk to me and try to hash out our issues. Now, at first, I thought Nene was genuinely had to go to the bathroom. So they put the little production, at a stop, So I'm just like, okay. I thought it would be really interesting and cute if they would have just let it play out, if Nene would have participated. We see Nene walking off. I thought she was going to the bathroom and coming back, but she ends up arguing with the production team and, oh, well, I ain't got time for this shit and I'm going to my room. And I'm just like, Nene, no, don't do this. This would have been really interesting to end the trip on this note. It would have been funny. It would have been entertaining. And you walking off and like, come on now. Like, come on. I was pissed off at Nene for that. But I think at the end of the day, she just sick of this whole thing with Kenya. But like I said, I still feel like she should have been a good sport about it. But either way, I don't care for Kenya either. So, I mean, what do you want me to do, honey? Okay. But yeah, the rest of the ladies, they like, damn, Nene, she really gone. She ain't coming back. I think Portia said, I realize when Nene walks out a room, honey, that means she ain't coming back. So Portia done figured it out. They done showed all these clips where Nene has walking out of events, honey, and never came back. Candy and Cynthia, they was, disappointed that, they couldn't do their little skit in front of the ladies. Everybody was disappointed. Everybody ended up calling it a night. And I was pissed off because I really wanted to see, a little bit of theatrics. Let's see where y'all are coming from with this. So the next thing everybody packs their stuff and, they call it a night. Everybody go off to their room, pack their stuff, get ready to go home. The next time the ladies come back on, they will be coming back from Greece. So I was upset, y'all. I thought it could have got a little crunk, a little bit more hype than what it was, but it is what it is. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know how you felt about this episode, what stood out the most to you, what pissed you off, what made you happy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out later.